We've got Brooke Burke coming up in about 60 seconds. But first, Des, we are getting some guesses. I like Lil Philosophy saying, let's see, where'd Lil Philosophy go? She was just there a second ago, or he was just there.
Hang on, the whole chat just jumped.
Okay, we got you, buddy. Let's see, look at this.
Charles David, Tennessee.
And Charles is also saying, happy early birthday, Brooke. Okay, look, we're going to bring Brooke in right now as our special guest. When's your birthday?
September 8th.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So your fans would know this, right?
I love that. I guess, my fans know a lot more than I'll admit. Thank you for that birthday wish. I appreciate it.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't realize it's coming up so fast.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the mystery cam one more. You can jump in and guess too, Brooke. Now, you're in Arizona and you were born in Tucson.
Yep. Born on the East Coast, but grew up in Tucson and now a resident here as well. So
yeah, that's so
I'm
great.
home.
Yay, this is so exciting.
Is in she's guessing Michigan. She lives out in Safford and Thatcher.
Miguel thinks it might be Texas.
Okay, I can see in Iowa from Louis Gonzalez. Charles David's on Tennessee.
It looks like a golf resort, maybe. What do we look at?
Yeah, I do think I see a golf course there.
Oh, Dave is very specific with his guess. Davenport, Iowa.
Oh, is that right? Part of the Quad
That's what he's
Cities.
guessing.
Gotta love those Quad Cities. Let's just see here. I think Brooke is onto something. There's some golfing going on, but I don't see any palm trees, so I'm not going to go Florida.
Right.
I think, what do you want to do, Brooke? Just a state.
You
don't have to name the city, any state.
This could even be California. This could be Valley and one of the golf resorts out there. I'm looking at the horizon.
Okay.
Trying to identify this little industrial lot.
My gosh.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing that's cracking me up, here's Jordan Grew. You guys are going to totally just dominate this interview with Brooke, because here's Jordan saying, Brooke, any bets for the opening night of the NFL?
Oh, the NFL. Yeah, I saw that one.
Cowboys, Eagles. Come on, Brooke.
Eagles.
Really?
Let's go, Eagles.
Okay. Are you a big Eagles fan? Or you just don't like the Cowboys?
No, I'm just going for the Eagles.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just going with the winners, the ones who win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I mean,
well, here we go
right,
with the answer, Desiree.
Yeah,
Let's see what we came up with here.
It is Bettendorf,
okay.
Iowa?
Yeah, so that is one of the 4 Quad Cities.
All right.
So,
Dave, you were pretty good guess there.
Yeah, that's
nice.
Dave in Davenport. Okay, so our executive producer, Dave, Big D as we call him, told us a couple of days ago. Do you?
Yeah,
He's
Dave.
this guy right here. There you go.
Hey, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
He's our one guaranteed studio audience member every
We've got
day.
a couple
He
today.
comes through
Yeah,
big
we
time,
do.
though. Yeah.
So anyway, Dave told us a few days ago that you were going to be available. Are you in Arizona a lot of the time? You split your time between here and California, right?
Yeah, I'm in Malibu. I'm not here as much as we would like, but more and more lately, and building out a whole wellness program here. So there's a lot of reasons for me to be in town, but I love the desert.
Yeah.
Grew up in Tucson. My daughter just started at the U of A. My family is still there, but it always feels like home here for me.
We
so much.
We
So
just
many
had the
reasons.
athletic director. She is going to be making a lot of changes there at U of A.
Okay.
On our show earlier this morning, she is a real go-getter. She's going to make that program solid as can be. So,
happy to hear
do you
that.
also root for the Wildcats, or what's your when college
I don't
plays?
follow a lot of college sports,
don't?
but I'm about
Okay.
to start because obviously, it's full circle, and my fiance also graduated from the U of A. So it's interesting
so
how
now you're gonna
everybody.
have to.
I know I have
Yeah,
to, and
now-
everything
yeah.
kind of goes full circle, right? My
Right,
daughter
yeah.
ends up where I grew up, so it's
Yeah.
really special.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you do have this app. Let's find out a little bit about that, because I think one of the things you're known for is your physical fitness and your overall health levels. What can we learn?
Well, Brooke Burke Body started out as a fitness app, and now it's really a campus for education. It's mindfulness, intentional wellness. Fitness is probably the most obvious part of it, but it's really based on community. I love it. We have team trainers and live streams, and I'm able to produce content for a community that's really connected. And that sort of segued into the wellness space for me. And so now I've been able to build out retreat programs all over the globe, which I'm super passionate about. And one of the reasons why I keep coming back to Carefree.
So, I mean, how, right? The question that a lot of working moms get, especially of your stature. I mean, you've got fitness, you've been a host, Dancing with the Stars, you've done a little bit of everything. And that question I'm sure you get a lot is, how do you do it all? But really, how do you do it all? And what keeps you motivated to keep doing it and working on new projects?
I always giggle inside about this question because I
It's hard
don't
to
do it all.
answer.
It is hard to answer. And, you know, the short story really is I don't do it all, and I don't do it all perfectly, but I've learned to dance through the chaos, and I've learned to manage it.
Ooh,
And
I like that quote.
Yeah.
Dancing through the
I mean,
chaos.
life is chaotic,
Yes,
right?
it
So when
is.
you learn to manage it, the highs and the lows, I think that's when you begin to succeed, and it's freeing. But through wellness, I'm able to build a foundation where I can sort of reset and learn better tools and learn how to navigate the more challenging times in life. And, you know, most people know me from the entertainment business, but my real passion is this project that I'm working on right now, and being able to share those tools. And not sort of gatekeep those little tips and tricks and secrets, if you will, but being able to educate the value of that and how we improve our energy, how we lower our stress levels, how we deal with anxiety, how we reset and reboot. It's sort of like updating your inner software in a way, if you will. This wellness picture is far beyond fitness.
So give us a couple of pointers. I mean, what can we learn from you right now? Of course, I'm going to go check out your app and everything else, but
Thank you
I
for
mean,
that.
what are some real practical tips for everyday living now?
Well, you know, this weekend we're unpacking this concept of the body blueprint, and it's a new program and the first of a new series that I'm launching at the Savannah Wellness Resort and Spa. That's why I'm in town this weekend. But it's really all about finding your true north. It's about finding that true north and learning how to navigate that journey. And where are you going? What are you taking with you? What are you carrying in your journey bag that's too heavy that you might need to unpack? Who's there with you? What are the pivotal moments? What are the stop signs, the road signs? It's sort of like an inner roadmap back to joy, back to contentment, back to happiness. So if you think about this blueprint that we all have inside of all of us and how we can introduce different modalities to help us get there, longevity, more energy, a greater sense of vitality, more clarity, more the ability to be more productive in life through fitness, through workshops, through meditation, through yoga. You know, that big picture for me is about guiding people on a journey to teach them how to, you know, discover their passion, to live a happier life.
Yeah, and thank God that, you know, you are doing things like that. You're like speaking to me, Brooke.
Okay, good.
Also a mom of 4
Come and join
here,
us.
7 months postpartum
Oh my
with
goodness.
number 4.
So there's not many of us that are mothers of 4.
No, we're unique. And I have
Okay.
twins.
Good. Wow.
Yeah, I have
Okay, you've
twins
got
in the
me beat.
middle.
Yeah.
So wild, but no way.
Right. Let's just
No,
say
but-
4 for now. Where
he is
Wait a
insistent
minute.
on
Yeah.
5. He's
My
going to give me
son-
half his salary before
My
I
son
agree
Jordan
to having one
and
more.
Kelsey, they have 5, and they couldn't be happier.
this is
These
amazing.
large families, I think, are becoming almost like more in vogue or something.
Yeah. You know, it really is interesting. I think we learn from our children. I
Oh,
think
you
my
do learn a
greatest
lot,
life
yeah.
lessons are the things that I have learned from raising a family. I have 4, but I also acquired 2 from my fiance. So we're like a big brood, and then there's
Yeah.
friends and boyfriends and significant others. So it's a squad, and I learned so much from them. And it kind of brings us back to community. And I think that fitness isn't an isolated journey. And so when you drop into a community, and if you're lucky as a woman to have that sort of inner circle where you can story tell and learn from one another and evolve and explore. I mean, that's one of the things that I really love about Savannah is it's built on community and choice and wellness and really taking, I guess, back taking ownership of how we spend our
Yeah.
time, especially as a busy woman and mom.
Right. And if we carve out that time, we want it to be intentional, meaningful, and impactful to our lives because, you know, we don't have a lot of free time to spare.
And we have to steal time or make time.
Right. Yeah. Right. Or pay for the time. So,
Exactly.
you know,
Just
someone
get
else
it.
can watch the kids. But speak more on that. So it's happening this weekend
Yes.
at Savannah. Is it too late for folks to get involved and
Day
join?
passes are available. So if you're watching this and there's a little voice inside that's telling you you need to do something for yourself and experience a retreat, we'll figure it out. We'll find a way for you. Today is day 1, and it's the first day of a new series that will be a long-term series with myself in a partnership with Savannah. So we will be introducing new concepts and quite a variety over the course of the next few years. This one is the Body Blueprint, and we will be doing workshops, journaling, meditation, fitness, yoga, sound baths, really doing a deep dive back to self. And I want to just say to a woman like you, like when you lose the sense
Don't
of that
make
woman.
me cry, Brooke.
No, but crying is okay too. But when you need to meet that woman behind the scenes again, because you're giving and you're raising and you're a working woman, you're a mom, you're a partner. Like our output.
Ooh, okay. Yep, she did it.
Oh, boy.
She did it.
Okay.
That's
Well,
not
yes,
the goal.
especially when you're postpartum, you're working. It's tough.
And you know what?
It's
When
tough.
there are
you don't have that moment of pause.
And when there are emotions, it's because you probably haven't asked yourself lately, really, truly, how am I doing? Who am I right now? How am I showing up? Where am I sitting in the madness of this workspace, right? And the demands
now,
of
Des
life.
is going to be a puddle of tears, and we still have 3 minutes left in the show.
I love it. And you know how when you meet people that just speak to you, and that's why I think it's great you have this platform where, if someone doesn't have that personal person, that person in their lives, like tools like this,
It's so true.
it's
Listen,
incredible.
I want to compliment you because to be
Oh,
emotional,
stop.
and to be vulnerable is to be alive. And the work that we do through the retreat space, it's not all woo-way and woo-hoo. It's about meeting yourself and having the freedom and a safe space to be vulnerable, a safe space to be curious, a safe space to ask those questions. And I hold space for women all over the world. One of the reasons that I love being at Savannah is because it's a playground for self-care. It's a space for self-love. And there are guides and leaders and experts of all different fields there. And it's a place to come and just meet yourself again at a minimum.
I love it.
Is
I
the
love
best way to
I'm
go
all for
to
it.
your app to get the details, or what?
So the app is a digital platform.
Yeah.
The best place is to go to Savannah or even to go on brookeburke.com where you can look at a menu of possibilities and then to explore your journey and book a retreat, whether it's with me or somebody else, by the
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
We're worthy
Something
of
to
doing
think
this
about.
work.
Well,
Yeah.
we
Something to
only
think
have 1 minute left, so let me just get right
Ron's
to
like,
Look,
I
here-
didn't expect it to
yeah,
go there.
Here's Johnny, and he says, "Hey, Brooke, thank you for getting my son away from video games and into mindfulness about food, exercise, play, and joyfulness with family."
That's amazing.
I love that.
How cool is that?
I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
And, this work is so important and we have to do it and we're worthy of doing it. So find a way, everybody. Find me.
great.
Find Savannah. Come and play with us.
Yeah, Charles says it's work, but it's the best work. Yeah, for sure.
Well, we have to already wrap up. Our whole 15 minutes came and went like that. We'll
But
have
to be
You
continued
can
for
stay,
us.
Brooke. Yeah, we're going to
for
chat a
sure.
little longer.
Yeah, no kidding. All right,
Thank you
Brooke.
for having
thank
me.
you so
Yeah,
much.
what a
And now that
special
we know
guest.
you're just up the road and carefree, we'll probably call on you a little more often.
I would love to come back
Yeah,
and
for
we'll
sure.
continue
We'd
that
love to have you back.
conversation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brooke.
That's Fox 10 Talks for today. You can scrub backwards on YouTube and watch the whole 2 hours. Thanks again, Brooke, and we'll see you all
Thank you.
tomorrow.